What's up YouTube, and welcome back to game number 5 of my YouTube series, Why Are You Losing Your Ranked Games? Today we have Abbasid Dynasty versus the Delhi Sultanate. Some facts about the player: J.H. Ash is playing Delhi Sultanate, currently in Platinum 2. J.D. Ogre on the other side is playing the Abbasid Dynasty and is currently Gold 3 ranked. So, first of all, this matchup is pretty favored for the Delhi Sultanate because Abbasid most likely is trying to go for second TC or even 3 town centers. And Delhi is super strong in the early game, being able to pump out units with their garrison scholars in the production building that increases the production rate by 100%. So Delhi is really fast in making a lot of units. And if the Abbasid player on the other side is going for a second or even a third town center, he will be obviously delayed in getting units out on the field. Delhi obviously wants to try to get early map control, maybe with some horsemen, maybe adding some archer or spearmen behind it, and to wall the sacred sites with their infantry, just to capture the sacred sites and defend them easily with walls. So let's speed it up a little bit here. Not too much to go over about. Both players are just trying to go to the feudal age as soon as possible here, and we will see how they play it afterwards. A quick look about the map. The top side of the map is pretty open. We have a lot of cliffs on the lower side here of the map. One side is pretty walled in by cliffs naturally, so if the Delhi player is able to spot it out and read the map correctly, he can just wall it off here, and he can wall it off here, and he has a little entrance here, so he can secure this side with like really cheap walls and just secure his sacred site here without any problems. So right now the Abbasid player is aging up to the feudal age. He is going for the economic wing. So for everybody that is not aware, you can scout what wing the Abbasid player is aging up with if you scout the House of Wisdom. So there are 4 different wings. We have the economy wing. So the economy wing is growing up here. If the player is going for the culture wing, the House of Wisdom will grow here. Yeah, it's like a... Yeah, you can see the difference. Right now he's going with the economy wing. If he is going with the trade wing, the right corner of the House of Wisdom will advance, and if he's going for the military wing, a brown extension will come out here. So on the other side, the Delhi player is aging up with the Dome of Faith. That means he is producing scholars for 50% less cost, so he is obviously trying to get scholars out, improve his research, and also heal his units, and is able to capture sacred sites with them. So let's see what the Abbasid player is going for. We can already see he is mining stone, so that means he is obviously trying to go for a town center or 2. Usually when people are going for the economy wing, because it reduces economy buildings, that means if the player is going for the economy wing, he is most likely going for 2 additional town centers, so going for 3 TC in total. Because if you only want to go for 1 additional town center, it doesn't make too much sense to go for the economy wing, because you can't utilize the bonuses that much. So Ash is right now scouting that the opponent is on stone, so he is aware, okay, my opponent wants to go for a second town center, and now we want to see what his response is to his scouting. He's producing them scholars instantly as soon as he's aging up, so that is pretty good so far. Right now he's dropping a stable, so that means he is trying to put on some pressure with his early horsemen, and probably wants to try to attack the stone, but we can already see that Ogre is already placing his second TC, so by the time the horsemen are out on the map, the town center will be up already. So far the build from Ogre is really good here. This is a really early town center, and I like it so far. Right now he has no golden age. He should work on that as soon as his town center is up, because with golden age you get 15% gathering rate on all resources for your villagers. So that means if you have 20 villagers in total and you have golden age 1, all your 20 villagers are 15% more effective. So that means instead of having 20 villagers, you have effectively 23 villagers. So yeah, working on the early golden age is really important. And right now we can see that Ogre is going with a stable, with a barracks. So either he's anticipating that horsemen are coming or he scouted it. But right now I don't see his scout too close. So I guess he's just anticipating it. But yeah, the second TC is about to get finished. And again, a really good TC timing here from the Abyssal player. Even though he's building the TC only with 6 villagers and this TC is finished by 6 minutes. So yeah, I really like this build so far from Ogre. So right now we can see Delhi is making horsemen and is trying to get the map control. And so far no units out for Ogre. So right now the Delhi player should try to get some infantry out on the field. So he should first of all scout what production buildings the Abyssal player has. So if he sees the Abyssal player has a barracks here, he should go for archers. Because archers counter the spearmen and the archers can wall off the map, so you can secure the sites. Right now Ogre is going with a stable himself, so he is trying to counter the archers because he expects archers because he is making spearmen. So it's always a little mind game. Because if you make spearmen, you expect your opponent to go archers, so you go for a horseman yourself to have a counter already. So, right now it's the 7-minute mark. We can see Sanctity is about to get finished, and we can see Ash is already moving out on the map to try to capture the sacred sites. First spearman enters the field for Ogre here, and is just trying to cover the map a little bit. And yeah, right now sacred sites are being captured. One scout is chasing the scholar here, so that is really good from Ash here, trying to kill the scout to let the capture begin. So, one thing you have to think about, if you are Delhi and you capture one sacred site, you get 150 gold per minute for free. So first of all, that's really good, because you get free resources. But as soon as you have one sacred site, you should immediately pull all mining villagers of gold. Because right now, Delhi only needs gold for scholar production. And one scholar being 65 gold, that means you can produce 2 scholars per minute from the passive gold income you get from one sacred site. So right now we can see Delhi has 2 sacred sites already. So he gets 300 gold per minute. So right now he has enough gold income to make these scholars already. So right now there is no reason for him to mine any more gold. So he can just pull him off gold. He's either getting food or wood because he wants to make units right now. And that's all he wants. Right now he just wants to make units and just try to overwhelm the Abyssal player with pure mass. We can already see he's trying to wall up the sacred sites in the middle. And right now he should probably add some spearmen and try to deal with the opponent horsemen, because right now the Abyssal player is having double stable, so he is trying to get a lot of horsemen, and the spearmen can defend that pretty well. So, right now he's just trying to defend, or just trying to group on one sacred site, trying to wall it up, and if he has it walled, he can just move on to the next side and do the same thing. So that is really strong overall with Delhi. First of all, he captured more than one side. So we can see already he is on 870 gold right now. So what is the play right now for Ash? He only needs the gold for the scholar production. So right now he can just drop a market and spend all his gold. Because he doesn't need the gold right now. He is not close to go castle age. So right now he can just use his gold, make a market, buy food and wood, and just keep on making more units. That is the strength of Delhi. You get passive gold income. You don't really need the gold in the beginning. So you want to use the market, just buy resources and pump out units. And yeah, we can see right now Ogre has 9 horsemen already. And right now here are only archers for Ash to fight versus these horsemen. So this trade is obviously not the best. So Ogre should... Ash should really try to get out some spearmen here on the field, try to wall off the sacred sites, move on to the next one, and try to wall them all off. And as soon as he captured all 3 sacred sites, he can try to focus on going to the castle age. But so far Ogre is playing this really well. Not only has a great build, he's also doing good raids. He's here on the food, he stopped the sacred sites pretty well. So yeah, only one sacred site is under the control from Delhi right now. But again, he is on 1200 gold right now. So he could buy a lot of food here and a lot of wood and make some more units. But we can see right now Ash is trying to go for the castle age. He's floating up some resources. So I expect the castle age to come in just a second here. But we can't forget the fact that Ogre is on double town centers. He is 15 villagers ahead already. And he also has a pretty big army lead. So far, he is playing this really, really well. So, Delhi is able to go to the next stage right now. He is dropping the compound of Defender. Probably the only correct choice at the moment, with the compound being so strong. So yeah. Ogre on the other side is making units. Also making some farms already. And yeah. Just has a pretty good army lead right now. Is already floating some food. I expect him to get more villagers on gold right now, as he is. And he's trying to go castle age himself. And again, he's getting some good raids in. And yeah. So far, he killed 3 villagers already. He has 17 villager lead. So right now, he probably scouted that Ash is aging up with his horsemen here. So he should be able to use this information and try to go next age himself. But right now, we can see him doubling down. He's making more units because right now he had the food already to go castle age. But right now he's missing gold. So that's the correct choice for him, to make more units, because he doesn't have the gold yet to age up. So you can just make more units instead. And that's what he's doing. He's also trying to intercept the scholars from picking up the relics. And let's see what Ash is going for right now. Dropping some more stables, so I expect some knights. He is in castle age now. He should also start mining stone, because the upgrades in the compound of the defender are super strong. You have a village fortress, that means you can produce villagers out of your keeps. And Delhi keeps being 600 stone only if you decide to go for the compound of the defender. So that means keep spam right now is the meta. And it's super strong. And right now we can see he also clicked the upgrades. So in 3 minutes and 50 seconds, he is able to produce villagers out of his keeps. And that right now is the strength of Delhi. Being able to get a few keeps up and just boom up really hard. You can just place keeps everywhere. You can place them on the sacred sites. You can drop off your resources on the keep. So the keep is technically a town center with a lot of defensive tools on it. So right now, Ash is still not making too many castle age units. He has one knight on the field, he's adding another one, but right now he's not producing too much units for himself. And again, Ogre intercepting the scholar from coming home, also forcing a lot of idle time on these daily food villagers. So yeah, Ogre so far a 10 out of 10 game. And don't forget, Ogre is only gold free, so this is a great performance from him so far. We can see Ogre right now is aging up to the castle age with the culture wing. And while he's aging up, he's just trying to buy time. He's trying to keep Ash busy here, getting some raids in, forcing a lot of idle time, and just don't let Ash do what he wants to do. And right now we can see Ash doesn't have the best food income. He has a lot of food in the bank, but he's not spending it right now. So a thing Ash could improve on here is try to spend your resources. Because right now he has 1100 food in the bank and a lot of gold and wood. So he could make men-at-arms here, he could make knights, he could make archers. You just want to have units. Right now the opponent has only spearmen and horsemen. So right now men-at-arms could be good here. You can go for archer, you can go for knight. It's just important to spend your resources and get units out on the field to get some map control back. Because you can't forget, Ogre is on 2 town centers since 9 minutes right now. And we can see already he's on 30 villager lead. So economically, he's really far ahead already. Ash on the other side has only 1 relic. So 1 relic gives you 80 gold per minute. That equalizes like 2 villagers. So yeah, still a pretty big lead for Ogre here. And right now we can see already he is floating a lot of resources. So as soon as he hits castle age, he's able to pump out a lot of high value units. He's dropping a lot of production buildings here. I really like it. you want a lot of production buildings to keep spending your resources and to get the units out as fast as possible. Because if you only have 2 stables and you make 10 knights, it takes a long time for you to get these knights on the field. So Ogre here, playing it really well, dropping a lot of production buildings, and is now in Castle Age and can spam a lot of units. So right now we can see he's going for more men-at-arms, he's going for knights, he's going for a few camel archers. So what Ogre is doing here is super good. He's also getting the preservation of knowledge. That means all his upgrades are 20% cheaper. On the other side, Ashe is able to capture some sacred sites again. He captured one in the middle, he's walling it off. He also captured the one in the north. Right now, his focus should be to try to get the other sacred site and start getting up these juicy keeps. Because right now he already has 600 stone mined, so he could start dropping his first keep. We can see in the compound of the defender, the village fortress is researched. That means he is right now able to make villagers out of his keeps. So as soon as this one finishes, you should immediately make the first keep. Right now it's not that important where you place it. I mean, you can place it here in your base just to defend your economy. You can place it on the middle sacred side, you also secure the berries, and this is like the straight route from the opponent. So this is probably the way where he wants to attack. So there are many options where you can place the keep. The thing is, you just have to do it. You want it as soon as possible and you want to start making the villagers out of your keeps. And right now we can see Ogre took the military lead. He's again raiding with his horsemen. So I have to say it again, Ogre is playing a perfect game so far. He is just gold free and he's playing a really good game. And again, we can see multi-raids here in the wood line on the stone, forcing a lot of idle time, killing more and more villagers. It's brilliant. Ashe on the other side is now trying to attack himself. He has one elephant here. Ogre is not playing too much cavalry, so the war elephant is probably not the best choice, but there is a few cavalry units, so it's fine overall. But again, we can see Ogre is raiding everywhere, and right now he's attacking the keep, and if Ashe is not cancelling it, he's gonna lose 600 stone here. Oh no, Ashe just lost 600 stone, he didn't cancel the keep, and Ogre just burned it down. And right now we can see we have more than double economy count for Ogre, we have more than double military count, and right now Ogre should just try to push out and just try to go for the finishing move here. He can probably add a mangonel or a few rams here and just start sieging down the production buildings and the infrastructure of Ashe here. He also has a lot of wood in the bank. So right now we have minute 18, and even though it's Lipany, the natural food resources are starting to run out. So Lipany has a lot of berries. We can still see some berries in the north and double berries in the middle. But right now we can see Ogre is already starting his farm transition. So yeah, this is pretty good here. And again, he's going in for a raid, killing a lot of villagers. We can already see 16 villagers went down for Ashe here. And right now what Ashe should do is try to take a lot of villagers and build one keep in your base just to get some protection out. But again, first of all, he needs more stone for it because he just lost 600 stone already. He's trying to stonewall the bottom side of the map just to secure some space. But he should probably cancel this wall, get back to his 600 stone and just power build one keep here to defend your TC, to defend your farms, to defend your landmarks. But we can see in the top, it's 100 to 35 economy count. So Ogre's economy is so good here compared to Ashe's one. And at this point, there's not much to do for Ashe anymore. I think he really needs a big Wololo at this point to turn the things around. He has 4 relics captured, so he has a decent amount of gold income. But the economy is so big for Ogre on the other side, so even 4 relics don't equal this one out anymore. And again, Ogre has full map control. He can take the berries on Ashe's side here. And yeah, Ashe doesn't have that much food left because Ogre is playing the map so well here. So Ashe is going for a lot of war elephants here. But we have a lot of spearmen and a lot of crossbow here for Ogre. because the war elephant is heavy. That means spearmen, or it's heavy cavalry, so that means spearmen plus crossbow deal bonus damage. It's like a knight, where spearmen and crossbow deal bonus damage. And yeah, we can see Ogre is on 155 supply compared to Ash's 88. So Ogre is a little bit too passive here for my taste, but he's just playing it safe. He's decapping the sacred site, stopping the passive income here for Ash, and he's just taking a safe approach here for this game. We can see right now Ash is going for his first keep, so that means he is able to produce out of his town center and out of his keep. So that means he is slowly catching up in the economy count, but if you are that far behind, it takes a really long time to catch up. And right now we can see Ash is moving out on the map, trying to search a fight. He should probably pull all his scholars here as well. He has 5 scholars in his Dome of Faith, so the healing here on his units could be really key. And he also probably has herbal medicine already. Yeah, he has herbal medicine already, so that means his healers are doing a really good job and he should utilize them. But again, Ogre is defending and he is raiding on the other side. So again, he is taking more villagers down and he is playing this super good. He's just grouping at home, trying to defend the incoming attack from Ash, and on the other side he is still going for the raids. He sees a keep now, and Ash is not producing out of the keep. So if you're Delhi and you have Compound of the Defender, you researched your village fortress. As soon as you have the keep up, you want to immediately start producing villagers out of the keep. Because you know, at this point you lost a lot of villagers to raids, and you also know that the Abbasid player is on 2 town centers since a while. So he should immediately utilize his keep here to make more villagers. Okay, Ogre is trying to go for a defensive keep here, securing this food and also protecting the sacred site from being captured. But on the other side, Ash is trying to make a counter keep on the other side of the sacred site. So now we will see who gets the keep up. But with that amount of army Ogre has here, this keep from Ash is probably gonna get denied. And yeah, we can see these elephants are going down super fast here. And with these elephants going down, the biggest part of Ash's army is going down here. And right now we can see Ogre is just pushing him back. And right now this keep is about to get denied. 8 more villagers are going down. And even more villagers are getting pulled. Ash is really trying to get this keep up. And he calls GG. What a great game from Ogre here. I have to say it again. I'm sorry. I'm not a fanboy, but he played this really good. So, what could Ash done different here? So, first of all, as soon as you captured the first site, you don't want to mine any more gold. You want to make a marketplace, you want to get units out of the field, you want to capture the sacred sites, you want to wall them in, and as soon as you walled all your 3 sites and you got a good amount of army, you can either decide you want to attack the Abbasid player in Feudal Age, or you go Castle Age and try to make men-at-arms or knights, some armored units, and then you want to attack the Abbasid player. The good thing about Delhi is you get the units out so fast. That means you should be able to get a good timing attack on the Abbasid player. Because if the Abbasid player is going into a second town center, he is investing more resources into his economy in the beginning. And if the Delhi player is going for one base play only, he should be able to have way more army in the beginning and try to harass the Abbasid player, and even can try to probably deny the TC, even though the Abbasid TC was really fast. So yeah, if you're Delhi, you want to make a lot of units, you want to capture the sites, you want to make good walls, secure map control, and then you probably want to go to Castle Age. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, game number 5 of my series here. Again, feel free to give me some feedback. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you next time. Peace.